Stevens calls a timeout, you execute out of that timeout. What kind of transpired there, and how did that kind of lift you guys?
The momentum has shifted. We felt it on the bench, that like an 8-0 round or something like that, and we know we need to make a play on both ends of the court, so we had to execute and come out and get it done.
How reassuring is that for you guys to see, a team came back on you last year? That happened a couple of times. You guys gave up the lead, team came back on you, and then you responded.
Yeah, we just got to lock in. We're getting better with it, but we don't want to. We know teams are going to run. They're going to push even harder later in the game, so that's when we got to lock in even more. And as a group, we're getting better, but it's a learning process for us.
Coach, that execution sort of reminiscent of kind of stretch.
Yeah, I mean, we bring it over with us. You got to build off of it, and a lot of guys who was around last year know that's what it's about late in the season. You got to execute plays, and you got to make the shots and make the stops when it counts.
You guys hit the offensive glass really hard tonight. Was that a point of emphasis going in, or is that just kind of how it shook out?
Not really. We just wanted to. We just played with a high motor. Everybody just turned it up a notch. We had the bad loss the other night, so we just guys were very, very anxious to get it done. We just tried to make them pay where we knew we can make them pay in this offensive glass, and getting back in and getting running the transition.
This is really the first game that was a 1 or 2 possession game at the end where you guys were able to pull it out. How much of that is maybe a springboard going forward?
Yeah, for sure. It's showing that we're going in the right direction still. We're growing as a unit, and we need that going forward. We got to keep building and keep standing on it, but it's definitely a lot of momentum, great momentum going into the next games and the next road trip.
Jay, how much of an icebreaker was that three-pointer for you?
Well, I felt good. I had missed a few. I airballed one that felt good, so just staying with it, mind over matter, and I put a lot of work into it, so just believing in my work and just knowing my teammates believe in me, knowing I can make the next shot, so I know when it comes back around I have to make it.
Then you pulled up and you hit the mid-range. I mean, those two related when you hit the next one after?
Yeah, I mean, they ran me off the line. Ken Bazemore did a great job of running me off the line. I just one dribble pulled up, and I didn't want to go in the paint, and I just tried to step into the shot and make it. Just taking what the defense gave me at that point.
You feel like Amir is starting to get comfortable here now?
For sure. I told him tonight that's his best defensive game I ever saw him play. It helps me even play more aggressive on the perimeter. And Marcus and Avery helps us, knowing that we got a back end like that who's rotating, going to come over and rotate if our guy beat us. So it helps a lot. It helps our whole team defense, and I told him it's a great job on his behalf tonight.